The Seahawks and Patriots are just 13 days away from Santa Clara, California, and everything we've seen so far has led us to this moment. Two different paths, two powerful stories, and a huge stage waiting for them. Along the way, Seattle has shown boldness, creativity, and a quarterback playing the best football of his life. On the other side, New England is experiencing an impressive comeback, led by a coach who knows this franchise like few others and who, in just 1 year, has completely changed the team's direction. Before we dive into how each team earned its spot, the question remains, what is the number one reason to get excited about Super Bowl 60? The answers are many, and all point to a special game.
Seahawks and Patriots coming your way in just 13 days from Santa Clara, California. We'll show you how both teams earned their spots. But first, Dan, give us one reason to be excited for Super Bowl 60.
I want to see if Mike Vrabel can finish the turnaround. This is a guy that, as a player in New England, was one of those unbelievable, versatile pieces, offensively, defensively. Goes to Tennessee, they fire him. And now, in his first year in New England, turns them around and has them in the Super Bowl. Can he win it and finish this unbelievable turnaround in New England?
For me, it's Jackson Smith-Njigba and his usage. This is one of those wide receivers that can walk away with Super Bowl MVP. Clint Kubiak moved him all around the field last night. You walk into that game thinking to yourself, how will Sean McVay utilize Puka Nacua? But it was JSN in the slot at number one in the backfield, totally taking advantage of this Rams defense.
Sam Darnold, congratulations on winning the NFC Championship. Now going to the Super Bowl, will you still be as aggressive? Clint Kubiak was amazing, but Sam Darnold pushing the ball down the field, avoiding the turnovers, making big plays with his legs, his arms. This is the quarterback that wins a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. Can you continue it one more time against the New England Patriots?
Yeah, I want to see if those Seattle Seahawks, oh, here we go, already, there it is. So that play, the Malcolm Butler interception, I have watched approximately 1 million times since that Super Bowl, and I'm going to see it 1 million more times this week. So Seattle, here is your chance to finally exercise those demons. Sam as well, ghosts perhaps is a better way to put it than demons, given the opponent who tortured him in New York. But yeah, this is a chance for Seattle. Don't let that Malcolm Butler interception hang over this game. End it once and for all.
Hey, Mina, congrats on the Seahawks going to the Super Bowl, girlfriend. Love it.
Okay?
It's going to be fun. Mina Kimes, Ryan Clark, Dan Orlovsky, Marcus Spears. We're with you for 2 hours on this Monday, recapping championship weekend, as we told you. Plus, looking ahead, and Adam Stafford joins us at 4. Ensuing drive for the Seahawks, 3rd and 3 from the Rams 13, and Darnold able to find Cooper Kupp, pushes his way into the end zone for the seed. Just a freak of nature.
Yeah, he's a freak of nature, but he did too much after the play, talking trash to the sideline of the Los Angeles Rams. Instead of 4th and 12, it's 1st and 10.
So, 1st and 10 for so incredibly well. Nacua, either way, able to come down for the touchdown. McVay fired up, costly penalty by Woolen leads to a touchdown for the Rams. The Rams trail 31-27 into the fourth quarter. Same score. Rams going for it, 4th and 1. Stafford able to scramble up the middle for a first down. He just wanted it more in that moment. Connect with Terrence Ferguson, but the pass is broken up. So they turn it over on downs, unfortunately, for the Rams. And then, ensuing drive for the Seahawks. Darnold passing it to Kupp, who gets right to the first down marker, stretches ahead. The ball comes out, but Kupp ruled down. Close call there, Dan.
Yeah, it's very close. It looks like either way he's going to get it. Sean McVay, timeout. Can't challenge it. It's unfortunate. The Rams have one final play. They have to get a chunk and get out of bounds. They're unable to do it.
Yeah, the clock hitting 0 there. What an ending. Witherspoon, an amazing tackle of Nacua inbounds as time expires. The Seahawks win. They advance to their first Super Bowl since 2014. Here's Mike McDonald.
You can't talk about the game without talking about our quarterback. I mean, he just shut a lot of people up tonight, so I'm really happy for him. Everyone wants to make a narrative about this guy, but it's like he's been the same guy since he walked in the door. So you don't want me writing the stories, because I would not write the narratives that are out there. I'd be really boring. I'd be like, this guy's the man. And his teammates love him, and he's competitive as crap, and he's tough. He's really talented, and he's a winner. That would be the story. So don't let me write the story.
like that competitive as crap. Sam Darnold will be the 5th quarterback since 1980 to make the Super Bowl in his first season with a team. Previous to Darnold, the last quarterback to do it was his opposing quarterback on Sunday, Matthew Stafford. Stafford, remember, won his Super Bowl as those previous 4 quarterbacks combined go 3-1. RC, how did Darnold and that offense get it done yesterday? Because so much of the conversation's been around the defense, but the offense really stepped up.
Yeah, they absolutely did. And I felt like Clint Kubiak treated Sam Darnold like a great three-point shooter. He got some layups early with Kenneth Walker III being the recipient of some screens, some easy pass, some run pass options. And then they started Kubiak backed up on 2nd and 6 on your 10-yard line, on 2nd and 8 and 3rd and 8 on the pass we saw to Cooper Kupp. This team believed in Sam Darnold all along, and I feel like they've been building momentum to this point from the 4th quarter of the Week 16 game against the Rams, and everything flowed perfectly yesterday.
I think that's where I'm going, RC. This was carryover from the ending of that game and the confidence that Sam Darnold played with. Look, we talked about it all week. We thought this run game, which has its successful moments, obviously, was going to be the catalyst and the calling card. And they were like, no. This will be Sam Darnold's game. And we saw him. And Clint Kubiak, to your point, RC, was like, look, man, you got to go out. You got to push the ball down the field. You got to find the matchups that work. And the thing that was beautiful about it is he spread the football around. Obviously, JSN had a huge night. But going to Cooper Kupp in some critical situations, knowing that Cooper has been in those moments before, you see him throw the ball to Mike Bobo in the end zone, matched up as one-on-one.
Jake Bobo.
This was a coming out party to me for Sam Darnold about how they went about getting him to be the guy in the game. And look, I know sometimes the game plan calls for it, and you can go out and take advantage of mismatches. And we've talked about this secondary with the Rams, but they trusted Sam Darnold this game, and they did not let the first 2 deter them.
Hell of a time for Sam Darnold to have his best game of the season, right? Given the opponent and the stage. And really what the Seahawks offense had done the second half of the season, which was struggle. I also thought it was Clint Kubiak's best game of the season. We've hit on some of it. The way he got JSN open using motion and alignment, but also the way he used JSN as the queen on the chessboard to create opportunities for other. You talk about the Jake Bobo, the post touchdown. He gets a one-on-one because the safety shades towards JSN. They made some, I thought, really clever adjustments. Seahawks used trips formations at the lowest rate in the NFL this season. Cranked it up this year, in this game to a top 10 rate. Recognizing that they could flood the Rams' zone coverage to one side continuously, getting guys open that way. And then I want to highlight this final drive, guys. The drive at the 4.5-minute mark. How many times in those moments have we seen defensive head coaches shrivel up and say, cool, run the ball. We don't want to put it in harm's way. They called 2 play-action passes on 2nd down that they converted. So credit to Kubiak, but also to Mike McDonald for having the courage in that moment, because that's what allowed them to win the game and keep Matthew Stafford off the field.
Yeah, if you had told the world in 2021 that the coach is going to be aggressive with Sam Darnold at the end of the NFC title game against Matthew Stafford to go to the Super Bowl, everyone would be like, get out of your mind. Yeah, I think Clint Kubiak ran circles around Kershula from a scheme perspective. The amount of motion that they used to chase matchups was great. Okay, you go in before the halftime, okay, you motion over. Now you get the corner outside on Kupp. That leaves the nickel on JSN. This is that corner post. He gets a free release. Look at the sell on the route. Gets the safety over the top, and it's the huge chunk. It's really the same throw that Carolina.
Now everything is aligned. Super Bowl 60 is not just another final. It's about redemption, transformation, and courage. Seattle arrives with the chance to finally bury the ghosts of the past. Playing without fear, trusting in Sam Darnold and an offense that knows exactly who it wants to be. New England appears as a symbol of an unlikely turnaround, with Mike Vrabel trying to complete one of the fastest and most impactful rebuilds in recent NFL history in Santa Clara. It won't just be Seahawks against Patriots. It will be narrative against narrative, past against present, aggression against tradition. And when the ball is kicked off, it won't matter how they got here, only who will seize the moment to make history.